Hello there, Sherman. Leave a legacy. Going to focus this video on the 17th law from the book 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. This law, number 17, focused on the law of priorities, reminds me of the third habit from the book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, where it's talking about putting first things first, knowing what you need to do, oftentimes focusing that second quadrant of important but not urgent. Oftentimes those things can be like leadership development. It could be about coaching people up and helping identify their strengths and maximizing how they can overcome their weaknesses and really trying to pull out their best potential of themselves. There's a quote that John Maxwell uses in the book. Leaders should get out of their comfort zone but stay in their strength zone. And so oftentimes leaders, they know exactly where they should spend their priorities based on their overall strengths. 3 questions that are asked in the chapter are: what is required when it comes to the different task at hand or the different project? Number 2 is, what will be the greatest return on your investment of time and talents? The last question, number 3, is, what will be the greatest reward? And so that'll help those 3 questions when you ask them about the different tasks that you're going to get involved with as a leader, is to be able to identify which priorities should really be A, B, and C. I call this focusing your time and attention on the vital few. That if you were to have a laundry list of everything that needs to get done, and then you said, okay, if I only had to pick 3 things that had to get done today, like has to get done, what would that be? The one downside of creating those big laundry lists of to-dos is that you might find yourself always putting out fires. If we use the quadrant method again, you might find yourself in quadrant 1, always focusing on important and urgent, and so you're just putting out those fires that really, if you look long range, really might not be the priority that needs to get accomplished today. I often find this in our industry of financial services is that advisors, an important but not urgent task might be getting designations or further learning, further expertise, that they, in 5 years from now, if they're dealing primarily with a higher net worth client base or business owners, do they have the skill sets really to bring value to the table, to bring value to that desk? And if I'm sitting here in 2016 and I don't know what I need to know in 2021, what's my game plan to get expertise when I get there in 5 years? And so oftentimes leaders have the ability to know how they can prioritize that learning curve or the different skills that need to be acquired. As you think about the law of priorities for you being a leader, what priorities are the utmost critical for you and your team right now, today? Have a fantastic day.